Yo, what's happening, guys? Welcome back to another video. We are live right now. I did actually change the time at last minute because there were some people that were in the one meeting room and whatever. Anyway, hope everyone's doing well. I hope everyone is doing well. And thanks again for joining. This week's been really, really hectic, guys. I do apologize for no lives this week, but we are back today. And today is probably the most important day. Today is the biggest day of the week. We're going to go over my strategy for the day. We've got NFP, guys. I'll be trading. I'm probably going to go live for NFP. I know Mario has been asking. I haven't been really active on my my Telegram, guys. But Mario will be showing you guys my NFP trading live session today. So I will potentially go live. If not, I will post the setup in my Telegram group. But yeah, I want to first speak about so many things, guys. This is probably the most important thing time of the month. NFP, obviously, we have Bitcoin closing, up 10% on October. We have Bitcoin dominance absolutely ripping to the upside. We have we've got Bitcoin dumping a little bit now, but we've also got Bitcoin on the monthly time frame closing really, really bullish on the high time frame. Okay, so honestly, guys, this is going to be one of the biggest days. And to be honest with you guys, I want to be trading the news. I will be trading the news with you guys. So hopefully I can go live. I do have a prop trading live also, guys, at 3 p.m. So basically, if you guys want to, if you just follow my account over here on Twitter, then I will probably go live on my Twitter at 3 p.m. So within the next 4 hours, I'll go live over here before NFP, and then also on Prop W, I will be going live as well, right? So have a check. So Prop W, there you guys can potentially get rewards. So yeah, so make sure you guys follow these guys. Basically, I'm kind of partnered with them in terms of the live stream schedule. So I will be going live a little bit later at 3 p.m. for these guys just before NFP, and then we can also go through the strategy. And also with that, you can potentially get an account from the account. Yeah, so awesome. All right, so let's go. Let's get into it. I hope you guys watched the live last night. So yesterday was quite hectic. Had too many things going on, but essentially, I just want to speak about why we took these sells for Bitcoin yesterday and what was the game plan and all of this beautiful stuff. But essentially, Bitcoin right now is currently facing a bit of a dump, right? A bit of a bottom pattern. We did break that key level yesterday. So we'll see what happens. We shall see what happens for Bitcoin. But right now we are currently at support, so we can't really do much. And then just quickly looking at the monthly here, guys. So that short yesterday was awesome. Oh, awesome. Thanks so much for watching. Yeah, pretty much join the live stream because it was chaos yesterday. I'll be honest with you, I'm very sometimes very messy. I do need to work on a few things with that. But I didn't pay I forgot to pay my Wi-Fi bill, so then I paid it, and then I had to come back join the live. But anyway, we took a short yesterday, which was great. But essentially, guys, what I'm looking at for Bitcoin is we have to look at the monthly, right? So the monthly is the most important thing for today, and also, guys, the monthly is the most important thing for the month, right? And the reason why I'm saying that is because we have NFP, which is going to be massive. We have Bitcoin closing respecting that previous high, which is, to be honest with you, it's not like a bad thing, but it's also not a good thing, right? The thing is, like I said in yesterday, I honestly think that the altcoins are going to dump a lot more just based on all these things lining up, like Bitcoin dominance just absolutely ripping, guys. This chart over here is not good for the alts, guys, and I'll be honest with you. We need to be honest with ourselves right here. But the weekly time frame for Bitcoin dominance is crazy. Is crazy. So honestly, I think the game plan is probably to long Bitcoin and short the altcoins. You know what I mean? Because essentially, if Bitcoin dominance pumps, right, we're gonna see the altcoins start to decrease, right? And then if USDT dominance starts to pump, then we're gonna see a massive dump, right? So it's gonna be tricky to trade. I think the next few months, but I don't think altcoin season is around the corner. I think we're gonna have to wait a couple more months for that massive altcoin season. we'll see. We'll see what happens. But essentially, guys, Bitcoin dominance is just ripping way too hard right now. So we're gonna have to. We can't really ignore that, right? So we're gonna have to keep to the fact that obviously right now we have to just look at some setups for the lower time frame. So let's go back to Bitcoin. So this was the trade yesterday we took in the live stream last night. We actually entered twice for the setup. I didn't enter on my copy trading account, which is a bit annoying. But yeah, good setup yesterday. Good trade. So we'll see what happens. Yeah, but I want to show you guys something really important quickly. I want to show you guys something really important. So let's take a look at the daily time frame. So the daily time frame. Okay, what do we have here that's so important for the daily? Okay, we know a few things, right? We have our daily value area high, right? So if you take the range, right? So if we go to the left here, we want to take the volume. This thing is really annoying. I have to repay for TradingView because of my yearly thing expired. But anyway, we want to take from the start of the range to the end of the range. We have this level over here. We are currently still below that level. We do have this point of control sitting at 67K. So we want to draw that in. So 67K is going to be like our magnet, right? It's going to be like a level that we need to watch out for. What we want to also do is we want to take the Fibonacci from the low to the high over here. And you can see that we have the 50% over there, and then we also have a 64%. So these are going to be the levels that we have to look out for, right? If Bitcoin does dump, we're going to have to watch out for these key levels here. So I'm just going to draw them on the chart just so you guys know where we are looking at, right? So these are the levels right about here. So I'll put them on the charts just so you have them for your own educational side of things. So we have this level here, bang, bang, 66,500, and then we have 64,400. Okay. So what does that mean? It means that there's a possibility for price to obviously come down, guys. It's not we did tap 73K. I mean, it's a good milestone for Bitcoin, but it doesn't mean it's the end, right? It doesn't mean we're just going to carry on pumping to the moon, right? So we shall see what happens for BTC. But on the daily time frame, we are getting a bit of a rejection, and I do want to speak about a few setups that I'm looking at for today. But it's actually not really Bitcoin, because the problem is Bitcoin is currently at resistance, right? So when we're sitting at a resistance right over here, it's not like we can do anything, right? The move already happened. The move has already happened. So I don't know. What are you guys' thoughts on the chart? Are you guys more bullish or are you guys more bearish? What are you guys thinking? And then also we have, I mean, guys, this week's absolutely crazy. We have the poly market data coming out. Sorry, three days and 11 hours. We have the election, which is going to be absolutely crazy. So if something happens here, it's going to be insane. So we'll see what happens for this in the next 3 days. But yeah, I think it's gonna be a crazy volatile week. I think next week's gonna be volatile. And the problem is, like, I just don't like this chart, guys. I'll be honest with you. Like, this chart right now is making me super like quite bearish on the altcoins. I don't like it, right? I don't like that Bitcoin's currently pumping back up to like 70% on the dominance, right? Don't really like that. Honestly, like, what we can see is maybe we can see a test of the 50%. That's something that we can maybe look at, but I don't know why my fib is not working. But essentially, we could maybe see like a 50% test of these highs over here, around about here, for a potential move. But I don't know. What are you guys' thoughts? Do you think the altcoins are going to pump, or do you think it's going to dump? I don't know. What are your thoughts? NFP strategy. Yeah, let's jump through it. Okay, so I think that's going to be the game plan for the day, right? So as you guys know, last month or the month before, we did do a beautiful setup for NFP, and we're going to try to replicate that exact thing, right? And it's the same thing that we did yesterday, right? So yesterday, if you guys did watch the live yesterday, we had Jay. He's quite an expert with all of these strategies when it comes to GDP, PCE, and all that. So we had PCE come out yesterday, and basically what you want to do is, right? What you want to do is you want to go to, so obviously today we have NFP, right? So essentially, I'm just going to quickly remove all my drawings here. I don't want to actually remove this because I need to keep these. But we're gonna take a fresh new Bitcoin chart here. Okay, we're gonna take a fresh new Bitcoin chart, and I want to show you guys what I'm gonna be doing today for NFP. And you guys can just put this. Sorry, not NFP. For Bitcoin. So what you guys need to do is you need to put the exact same stuff that I put onto my chart to your chart. We just need a perpetual. Let's do BitGet or whatever. It's fine. All right. Just give it 1 second. Yeah, alts have been very, very confusing. I'm not gonna lie. It's been hard. It's been super difficult. For some reason, it's not loading. Just give it 1 second. It's been one. But the thing is, we don't give up, right? I mean, we sometimes we take losses, guys. Sometimes, but overall, we will be green. Okay, so let's have a look here. What is this? This is Bitcoin on the daily, right? Okay, so that's obviously the monthly. So first things first, what we want to know is, are we in an uptrend or are we in a downtrend for Bitcoin? I'll let you guys answer. Okay, so I want to try and help you guys understand, because essentially you have to know what is happening. Are we in an uptrend or are we in a downtrend for Bitcoin, right? Let me know what you guys think. I'll give you like 1 minute to answer. But it's important. So we're in an uptrend, yeah. So we're in an uptrend, right? So essentially, all you need to know is we are currently in an uptrend. This trend line doesn't even matter. I'm just using this trend line as an example for us to know where we're currently sitting, right? So we are consistently making higher highs and higher lows, right? So now what we need to do is we need to understand one thing, right? We need to understand where is our current like high and where is our current low. Okay, so uptrend, exactly, higher high, high low, exactly. So basically what we need to do now is we need to understand our current high and our current low. Okay, so our current high in the market is around about here, so 72,700, right? So we're going to take it on the 4 hour, just because you can see that on the 4 hour we have, on the 1 hour it's pretty much the same as well. Okay, so you can see, you could even just bring it up a little bit here, so 72,800, and on the 4 hour it's pretty much the same. Okay, so this is our high, so we're going to say this is going to be our current high. Okay, so our current high. Okay, so another question that I'm going to ask you right now is, what needs to happen for us to break the uptrend? Okay, what needs to happen? Be honest with yourself. What needs to happen for us to break a current uptrend, right? I'll let you guys answer again. So just a bit of educational, because we're going to speak about our NFP strategy, and we will break the low. Nice, yeah. So same thing, right? Break the low. Okay, so that's one thing, right? But we need like a market structure change. We need to see a change of structure, right? So essentially, in order for what Mario was saying is we need to break this previous low, right? So this is going to be our current low. Okay. Okay, so you have to look at it from a higher time frame. So create a lower low, exactly. So in order for us to change structure, we need to break the low, which is exactly right. So right now we know that this is our current low, this is our current high. Okay, so this is going to be basically, this is like the range that we are currently trading in right now. Okay, so this is the current range we are currently trading in for Bitcoin. But what you can also see is we have this resistance over here. So this is going to be almost like the 50% from the high to the low. Okay, this is going to be like the 50% from the high to low. Okay, so what can we think about now? What am I trying to say is that we have a range for Bitcoin from the current high to the current low. Then we have a 50% range as well. So essentially, we're going to change this color, right? We just need to change this color a little bit here. This is what I'm doing. I'm just showing you my strategy that I'm going to be doing today, guys, for NFP. Okay. It's very, very simple. So just make sure you guys understand. This is what I do pretty much all the time. So basically, right now for Bitcoin, we have our current high at the top of here. We have our 50% in the middle, and then we have our current low. Okay. So first things first. Let me actually just make a thing for you guys. So first things first, you have to know up or down, right? So equals, right now we are up. Okay. Sorry. it's better to have it written down so you guys can always come back to this, especially when you have news events, right? So then you have to know current high slash current low. All right. So we have current high, current low. Then we have 50% region. 50% region. Okay. 50% region for Bitcoin. Then what else? What else we have to look for, right? So these are all in the high time frame. So this is based on the 4-hour time frame. But we all know that we'll probably just be trading on the lower time frame, right? So on the 15. So this is all done on the 4-hour time frame for analysis. Anal analysis, yeah, anal analysis. You know how I spell analysis is anal analysis? It's a bit strange, but anyway. So this is something that you just always have to do. This is actually in terms of everyday trading anyway, just current high, current low, 50% region, and then this is on the 4-hour, right? So basically, what can we think about now is, okay, so let's just say NFP was coming out right now. We need to understand where our current ranges on the lower time frames, right? So if we look at this on the 4-hour, we can say, okay, right now, I'm just going to remove this, guys. Right now, we have a bit of a 4-hour low. So you want to mark the lowest low of the 4-hour range, right? So the lowest low of this range is going to be here. So we're going to just make that a different color so it's easier to understand. Maybe like blue or something. So this is our 4-hour low, and then we want to mark the 4-hour high as well. Okay, so this is going to be, and basically, what you want to be doing is you want to mark the high of like the current range, right? Because think about it, if on the lower time frames, we're going to be trading within this range, right? So we're going to be trading within this range. Okay. Yeah, anal analysis. Yeah, exactly. So basically, we're going to be trading within this range. So you want to mark the high of the 4, the low of the 4, right? So why did I draw all of these current highs, these 50% and the current low? Because these are going to be the targets for the NFP, right? So I'm not drawing them just because it's for fun, right? I'm drawing them because these are going to be the targets for the NFP, right? So we all know that NFP most of the time is really, really one-sided, right? Really, really one-sided. So, but you can actually get into twice. So what I want to speak about is, let's just chuck this in here. Let me actually change this color. It's a bit like, can't really see. So you wanna mark out. Let me just check over here. So you want to mark out current high of 4-hour range. Bang. Current high 4-hour range is over there. Current low of 4-hour range. Okay. So we know that this is gonna be, I really need to pay for this, but this is gonna be our levels, right? So we have our high of the range, and we have our low of the range. Okay, we know that, okay, if price had to break this low of this range, that is also breaking the 50% range, and it's coming back down into a new region. So essentially, what I'll be doing is I'll be having some sell orders sitting over here from the low of this range, right, like this, and then I'd also have I would have a buy order sitting above this wick over here, back up to the all-time high for NFP. Okay, and then what I know is I don't think Bitcoin is probably gonna hit the all-time high again. We'll probably take out some liquidity. I'll probably look for a short from the current high back down to the 50% if we get a pump there. So my strategy for the day is gonna be, okay, NFP is coming out. What is going to happen? If it's obviously, we have to look at obviously what happens, but if we get an actual number, so if the actual over here is actually greater than the forecast, then it's going to be bullish for the dollar, which in terms could be bearish for crypto, right? So if we get a positive like 100, let's call it like 150, we get 150k jobs, then I'll be like, okay, market's most probably going to dump, and then we'll probably see Bitcoin. Let's go back to the chart quickly. We'll probably see Bitcoin break the 4-hour low, right? So if you look on the lower time frames, like the 1 hour, you'll see that it becomes a little bit more obvious. But once we start breaking these lows, it puts us into territorial region where we can potentially come back down and fill this whole range over here. Okay, so that's something that I'll be trading today for Bitcoin, and we're going to see a massive push either to the upside to the downside today. It's going to be crazy. So what you want to do is you want to the reason why I've started with marking out the current high and the current low of that actual like whole uptrend is because these are going to be your targets, right? And these are going to be the liquidity levels that you need to obviously look at. Okay. Yeah, so I'm very interested in NFP today. This is going to be my strategy. Because right now, obviously, Bitcoin's, I don't think it's going to do anything. That's why I said I'm not going to be trading much today, guys. I think what we're going to do is we're just going to be trading NFP for Bitcoin. I'm not really going to focus on like any altcoins. Rather just because it gets a bit tricky. If you start looking at this and this for altcoins, you want to focus on one singular coin for NFP, right? So this is going to be the strategy for NFP, guys. Can you guys tell me if that made sense? Do you guys understand what we're doing for NFP? Let me know. Because maybe I could explain a little bit better. But yeah, let me know what you guys thoughts are. Do you guys understand why we're looking for these setups? And yeah, let me know. Let me know. Yeah, you say understand. Okay, perfect. Perfect. Okay. So you guys understand what we're doing for NFP, right? So that is the game plan. We can make a lot of money today. Okay. We can make a lot of money today if you just follow this type of obviously it doesn't mean it's 100%, guys. This is just something that I'm doing, but I have traded NFP for a long time. So Llama, you use the 4 hour now for the range of the 4 hour later for NFP time. Okay. You use the 4 hour now for the range or the 4 hour later around NFP time. No, so it's a range now, right? Because um right now Bitcoin is currently just ranging, right? So like essentially I'll use the range right now because unless Lama, I know what you're saying, unless we get like a dump right now and then we create like a new low, then yeah, you're right. I would have to use the new low. But the plan right now is going to be this plan because I don't think that we're going to see some volatility until NFP. But yeah, you would be right. If we get like a new low for Bitcoin, then I would use that low. Yeah. So you currently 100% right on that. Okay, that's a good question. So yeah, I could have explained that a lot better. But yeah, basically, guys, I'm currently just charting out what I'm going to do now, expecting Bitcoin is just going to consolidate until NFP. But if we do get like a new high on the 4 hour or a new low in the 4 hour, then yeah, of course, um, uh, you would have to chart that. Okay. NFP is at 4:30 the buy time, so we have like I think 5 hours, 5 hours, 5 hours. But I will remember, guys, I will be live on Prop W a little bit later on as well. Right, I will be live a little bit later on. All right. So what are your guys' thoughts for the day? What are your guys' thoughts for the day? What are your guys' thoughts? Do you think that's a good plan? Sorry, I was just replying to something. Do you guys think that's a good plan? Let me know. Let me know. Let me know. Is that a good plan for NFP? Okay, so now we can start looking at some altcoins. We've got our plan for NFP. This is going to be the strategy. I'm actually just going to chuck this in the Telegram group. So this is going to be the plan. Okay, so we've got our plan now. We don't deviate from the plan. We don't deviate from the plan, right? So let me chuck it in here. Right. Okay. Took a bath this last 2 weeks. Yeah, and yeah, as well. It's been a bad week for me as well. I'll be honest with you. Need to recover a loss sitting in my hands. Yeah, exactly. Besides NFP, can you talk about the PIB that came 3% lower? PIB. What do you mean? What do you mean? What do you mean? PIB. PIB. Maybe I'm not too sure what you mean by that. Check out Cyber. Yeah, I'll check that out. And then ENA as well. Okay. Cool. So that's the plan for NFP. Let's check out Cyber. I mean, guys, I wanna talk about the altcoins as well just now because I mean it's looking terrible, looking absolutely terrible. Okay, so Cyber. I mean, this coin. Let's have a look here. All right, so if we look over here for Cyber, bang, trend line, still in a downtrend. Let's be honest, but we do have this level over here for Cyber current support at around about 2.7. Sorry, 2.7. Yeah. All right, so let's have a look over here. The daily, beautiful touches over here for the daily. You can currently see that we couldn't even close above that previous daily high. Right now, 4 hours still retesting these levels. Can I show you guys something quickly? This is how market structure works. Actually, let me explain something quickly so you guys can understand. And I know a lot of you guys already know this, but for the people that are new and that are watching, this is a really good example of how market structure works. Cyber, very good example. So this is on the 4-hour time frame. So basically, guys, for Cyber, I'll show you this. You can apply this to any single chart out there, right? You can see that we started to start creating an uptrend, right? And then what happened? We broke the low, right? So have a look at this. Let me chuck this in quickly. So we broke this low. So this is going to be the market structure change, right? The shift of structure, right? So in your mind, okay, you have to start thinking about where are the key levels for a sell setup, right? So because we broke this low over here for Cyber, we are most probably going to be coming down, right? But we need to retrace first, right? So in your head, you need to think about where the key levels that we could see a sell off. We have a level sitting over here, right? And then we have a level sitting over here. So these are the key levels that I'll be looking at for sells, right? So you would be looking over here for a sell, and for over here for sell back down to the lows. So for Cyber, just looking at this chart, I do think that we can come down. But the only reason why it's looking bearish is because we had this break of structure over here, this break of this market structure shift over here, and the reason why it came all the way back up, it needed liquidity in order for this move to continue to the downside. Okay, so my born language is Portuguese. Oh yeah, yeah. I was so confused. I was like, bro, no worries, no worries. GDP in Portuguese is PIB. Yeah. We'll go over that now. But guys, this is something you can apply. So like for Bitcoin, for example, let's go back to Bitcoin. So because essentially this is what I'm expecting for BTC, right? So same thing with Bitcoin. In order for Bitcoin to be bearish, right? So let's just say we get Bitcoin something like this, right? Let's just say, for example, let's draw something here. Where can I grab? All right. So essentially, let's just say, Bitcoin currently an uptrend, right? So if Bitcoin can break this level over here, a lot of people will try to be selling at these levels, but we could potentially get a retracement. So what I'll do is I'll put like a Fibonacci from a low to the high. Let's just say we get like a new low formed over here after NFP today. So something like this, right? So we get a new low, right? We get a new low formed, and then we can take the fib from the low to the high. Then essentially what I'll be doing is I'll be looking for a potential sell for Bitcoin once we start breaking that, once we start coming back up to these levels, right? So the thing is, a lot of people, like when they're talking about a chart, or they're talking about a coin, or even Forex, when they break structure, they want to enter straight away, but you have to wait for the move back up, right? So the market moves like this, right? So if we get a push to here, we're gonna potentially come straight back up to the 50%, so or the 618, and we also have the 50% range over here. So for Bitcoin, if we do get a push down today and we come straight back down to these levels over here, we're most probably going to see a massive buy up back up to here, and then that's when you're going to be like, okay, Bitcoin, you can short Bitcoin at these levels. So same as Saba, same type of logic, okay, same type of logic there for Bitcoin. So we'll see what happens today. It's going to be a crazy day. Like, let's be honest, NFP is going to be absolutely insane. All right, what other charts you guys want me to go over? If you guys are new to the channel, we go live every day. This week's been a little bit crazy, but this is my plan for NFP. I can see a lot of people are actually watching on Twitter today, which is quite good. Thanks so much for joining. If you guys are watching on Twitter, comment the coins over here on what you guys want to be going over. But yeah, that is going to be my plan for NFP today. If you guys want to join the group where we're going to take it live, make sure you DM me on Twitter or Telegram. Okay, so this is the plan. The game plan is we're going to look for sells if we break the 4-hour low. We're going to look for buys if we break the highs, and we're going to look for sells a little bit later. And then we can even chuck in if we get a massive push down to here, I'll be looking to take a buy back up to these levels. So what I'm going to do now is I'm just going to keep this on the chart so we can come back to see if this plays out. Okay, market structure. That's all. It's all about market structure. All right, so that's the plan for Bitcoin. Very, very simple and easy plan. We've discussed it, and now it's all about executing. Right, it's all about executing the plan, the game plan. I also have a plan for gold today if you guys want to see it. But I know a lot of you guys don't really trade gold. All right, so that is the plan for Bitcoin. That is the plan for Bitcoin. I think it's a good plan. We'll see if it plays out. Awesome. Yeah, thanks, man. Nice plan. ETH, Sol. Let's have a look at Jupiter, Ondo, LTC. Yeah, let's have a look. Ondo got smacked, right? Ondo. Let's have a look. See, same thing here, guys. Look at this. Ondo. I want to market structures everything, guys. Let's have a look at Ondo quickly. Okay, so first things first. Ondo. Let's run it back. I don't think I can use this tool now. Yeah. Okay, anyway, but let's run it back. Ondo, right? Ondo was currently in an uptrend, right? Uptrend, right? So in an uptrend, what do we have? We have lows and we have highs, right? But in order for us to look for sells, what needs to happen? We need to break what? We need to break the most previous low for Ondo, right? So we broke this previous low, and then in your back of the mind, right? Where would be sorry, I can't speak. Where would be looking for sells? We'd be looking for sells at these areas over here, this area, and then I'd also be looking for sell for Ondo at around about this area over here. Okay, so Ondo, you can see we broke the low, came back up, retraced, hit this key level, and then we came straight back down. So now Ondo is currently in a downtrend, right? And if I'm looking for buys for Ondo, what needs to happen is that we need to break this previous high over here, right? So it's something to look at, guys. It's something to look at. It is something to look at. So we'll see what happens for Ondo, but this is typically just market structure, right? So you break a previous low, you come up, retest like a certain key level, and then you come back down. So it's just basic market structure. Okay, hope that makes sense. Bang, bang, bang. What else we got? So that's Ondo. Ondo should come down to there. Ondo looks bearish. Look at SWE, SEI. Let's have a look at SWE. We're just gonna take away this. We're gonna look at the daily time frame for SWE. All right, so SWE, same thing with SWE, right? Same exact stuff, guys. This happens multiple times. So we have our high over here, then we had our 4-hour daily low over here, You could even say that's our low. Multiple retests of this level. We had a retest over here. We even had a retest over here. And then we had all of these wicks sitting over here. And right now, we currently close below. So SWE, I'll be honest with you, SWE doesn't look good. So we want to go to the 4 hour time frame. We can see that, okay, we were currently consolidating in like an uptrend manner, right? We even had a trend line formed over here for SWE. And then we did break it, right? But have a look what happened, right? Once we break this low, what tends to happen is we get a push, an initial push, and then we get that retracement all the way back up to these key levels, guys. We get a retracement back up to these key levels, and this is where you want to be looking to sell. Okay, so it's the same thing with an uptrend and a downtrend, right? It's not like we just looking for this on a break of a low or a break of a high. It's just for both situations. So yeah, this is the plan. I mean, so basically what I've been saying now is, it's obviously looking bearish right now. In order for it to be bullish, we kind of have to what? Think about it. We kind of have to break this previous high over here. So for SEI, we have to break that previous high. Okay. So right now it's bearish. It is bearish right now. Okay. All right. What else we got? We've got ETH and Sol, long entry, please. All right. I haven't actually looked at Ethereum still. Let's have a look at Ethereum. Yeah, so Ethereum got smacked yesterday as well. In the live stream, I was actually looking for sells. Literally, like, it was quite a simple setup. It was a sell over here, back to this level. But yeah, I didn't end up taking it just because I was in a few other positions. But yeah, look at this. So same thing with Ethereum now, right? So Ethereum, basically with ETH, we broke that structural low over here. We broke that low. Honestly, this is something to look at. We could see a retracement back up to these highs over here. Something like this. Is that a key level? It is a key level. I'll be looking to short ETH at this level over here. Ethereum is very, very weak, guys. I'll be looking to short Ethereum back down to these lows at this level over here. We'll see. I potentially think that we could potentially get a pump back up to these levels first, and then we look for the shorts a little bit later on. Okay. You over ENA and near, you can recommend some market structure videos for us to learn. Yeah. I think, market structure videos for you guys to learn. I haven't watched market structure videos in a couple of years, but I think you guys need to just learn market structure shift. That's the main thing. Like ICT concepts, like displacements and all of that, fair value gaps. It's not like my trading style, but the main thing is understanding how the market moves. So ICT does explain it the best. You can see over here, same thing, right? If you look at this level over here, once we had that break of that high over there, then we came straight back down to that level and we had a push up. So just watch a bit of market structure shift videos, and then you'll understand it. Okay, you'll understand it a lot more. What is your LCT levels? LCT. Let's have a look. I mean, Litecoin getting smacked as well. Litecoin is actually getting smacked a little bit as well. Let's run it back, yeah. All right, so same thing with Litecoin, right? Okay, let's remove everything else. If you look at Litecoin on the Wish. Okay, so Litecoin, you see what I don't like about Litecoin now, guys, is you can already see things, right? So currently Litecoin in an uptrend, right? But first things first is what do we need for an uptrend? Higher highs and higher lows, right? So what has been happening right now is we're starting to create a new lower high, right? Which is not a good thing, which means we are starting to show a little bit of bearish momentum, right? You mentioned a program you used to track meme coins in the live yesterday. Can you show us? Okay, yeah, sure. I'll show you just now. Yeah, it's quite cool. I'll show you my strategy for meme coins as well if you wanna check it out. But for Litecoin, basically, we did actually just create a new lower high, which is not a good thing, right? So we know that right now. We have to be aware of that. Bang. First things first is okay. On the lower time frames, we need to break this key level here. So we have support over here, round about here. Support slash resistance is over here. So in order for me to be really, really bearish on Litecoin now, is we clearly just need to break this low. Once we start breaking this low, we come back up to these levels over here, something like this, and then we can look for those big sells all the way down. Right. So this is something to look at. Okay, this is something to look at for Litecoin, but I'll only really look at that if we can get a push and break this previous support. Okay. But yeah, I do think that the market, we're probably going to see more of a dump. Oh, you want to check out SUI? SUI. Okay, I'll have a look at SUI as well. I think I just pronounced it wrong. But yeah, this is something I'm looking for Litecoin. But yeah, there's not much else to go over, guys. I'll go over the meme coin quickly. So it's called. I think I've got it wrong. Oh yeah. Oh, Photon. My bad, Photon. Yeah, it's called Photon. These are like literally like the newest coins coming out. You can actually, so I'll go to meme scope at the top of here. This is just like the very, very new coins. And I have my filters set. So in order for me to find a good strategy, a good coin, I want to have a pump progress 99%, at least 40 holders, dev holding at around about 1%, and then market cap minimum of 4K. And then what I want to do is, so let's just say that this guy, so I click on this, and then what I want to see is so that the developer bought, right? So let's go on the 1 second. The developer bought, and then you check the developer sold right now. So I would be looking to buy at this level. So I'll be looking to buy here because the developer just sold, right? So now it's just community that's going to run this up. So I'll be looking to sell to buy at around about 11K, and then I'll be looking to take some profits at around about like a 25K or like a 30K. So you can see I would have bought here. I would be up already. I would be up already 48%. So I'd probably sell a little bit over here, and then I would leave the rest in, or something like that. So what you want to wait for, you want to wait for developer to buy, and then once he sells, you want to jump in and then make like a quick 50% and then jump out. Literally, that's it. That's it. Yeah. So it's a very, very simple strategy. You literally just wait for developer to buy, wait for it to sell, and then you sort it. Yeah, so I use Bullets as well, like for those Bullets is say. Yeah, I use around about Bullets as well. So this is, you can see here. So this is what I was doing a couple of days ago. I did sell some, so I bought and sold, and then you can see most of them do rug. So you have to sell, but the thing is, some of them you can potentially get like a massive move, right? So yeah, it's important just to sell out as well. Yeah. Check over this. This thing's ripping. Can you go over NFP strategy quickly? Yeah, so I'm gonna go over it one more time and then we'll stop the live. But yeah, I do appreciate you guys watching. NFP strategy is going to be, where is it? It's bang bang trade of the day. So NFP strategy is basically, if you guys did just join now, we have a strategy for NFP today. We're going to wait for, essentially, guys, we have to wait for price to break the low over here at 68,780. We're going to take a short, like a sell limit, sell short. It's called a sell stop in Forex, called a trigger order in crypto. We take a short back down to these lows. If we get like a more of a flash, we can even hold it a little bit longer. And then I'm going to take a long at around about 63K back up to these highs. But I don't think we're going to break this level today. I'll be honest with you. But if we get a positive data for NFP, then we're going to take a long back up to the highs, and then we're going to take a short back down to the 50%. So long on the break of this high, and then a short back down. Okay, does divergence work for NFP now? Not really, because it's a bit of a fake move. Okay, I appreciate you guys watching. I'm gonna head off now. I do have a live. Make sure you guys do come and watch me just now if you guys are free. I have a live prop W. We're gonna probably be trading again, but yeah, today is just gonna be a bit of a no trade day until we get NFP coming out. I do appreciate you guys watching, and I'll see you guys a little bit later. Cheers,